Today we're going to talk about the training process of virtual assistants. Hi, thanks for joining me today for more virtual assistant tips. Today we're going to talk about the training process of virtual assistants. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, okay? We release new videos every single week. The bell icon will notify you. If you hit that bell icon, it will notify you of the new videos. And also make sure to like and comment, ask questions. Or if you want certain videos, definitely comment down there and I can make videos on things that you guys want videos to be made on. So welcome, I'm Kristin Stampini. So again, we're going to talk about the training process. So if you hire a virtual assistant from the United States, a lot of them, you're going to be hiring on project work, okay? So you're really not going to necessarily have to train them. Some of them, yes, if you're going to hire them for either part-time work or full-time work, definitely they're going to need to know what your systems and processes are. But hiring virtual assistants from the Philippines, if you're going to be the one hiring them and training them, then you definitely are going to have to put together a training process. We like to have either 80 to 120 hours of training for each of our virtual assistants. So we put together a training process step by step. We do written, we do video training, we also do different types of testing. So all different kinds of training videos for the virtual assistants depending on what their job is going to be to do. So you definitely want to train them like what you're doing every day, train them on it, but also videotape yourself. If you videotape yourself, we like to use Dropbox, so then we can take the videos after we've trained them or even before they even start, and then we can put, like, let's say it is how to do a Facebook ad through our account. Then I can do, let's say it's 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I can do that on video as well as show them, also have it written, but then I can put 3 minutes, 45 seconds, put it into Dropbox and share it with them. So if they needed to look at it again, or maybe they forgot a part of it, they can go back and look at the training again instead of waiting for you to train them again. So the training process can be tedious, but it also can be very, very time consuming. So you want to make sure that you utilize your training, extremely well. There are all sorts of different types of tools and apps and different things that you can do as far as the training. But remember, they're going to need to be trained on everything that you want them to do on your systems and processes. One of the things, so I don't get overwhelmed when I first started with virtual assistants, is I would do it little by little. At nighttime, I'd record maybe 3 or 4 videos to show them exactly how to do something I wanted them to know how to do. Well, sometimes I didn't even know how to do it. So what do I do there? I have them actually do the research and figure it out, right? And figure out how to do it. But the thing is to set the virtual assistants up for success, I knew that I had to have a good training. So I spent a lot of time with the training process and setting it up. It probably took me 3 or 4 months just to do that for our virtual assistants. And then I'm always updating it. So hopefully when you hire a virtual assistant, you make sure that you have a training process. You also want to make sure that, what do you expect from them in 30 days? What do you expect from them in 60 days after training? And in 90 days. So I always thought after 90 days after training, they should be up and running and doing their job quite well. So I usually gave them those guidelines, and this is what I want at 30 days, this is what my expectations are at 60, this is what my expectations are at 90 days. And then we're gonna review how well are you doing. Making sure I'm communicating with them extremely well on the progress of the virtual assistant is extremely important. Okay, are they meeting the expectations? Are they exceeding? When they're exceeding the expectations, are you looking at potentially paying them more? Or do you give them, a certain amount of money, then every month, maybe for the first 90 days, you give them a little bit more money depending on how well they're doing. A lot of when I see a virtual assistant struggle, a lot of the time it's because they haven't had a good person that is training them well and communicates with them well. So one of the things that we like to do is every day communicate with our virtual assistants what our expectations are through training. I always like them, if I do videos and different things like that, I'll do, give me 10 things that you learned from this video. Show me 10 things. We do a lot of, okay, this is how you do something, now you go do it, bring it back to me and let's look at it. So it's a lot of hands-on and a lot of training. For the first 3 weeks is a lot of training. And then the expectations for the 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days, which there's a training process up to 3 months, but the majority of it is within the first 21 days. So make sure that you set your virtual assistant up for success when training them. Have different types of training, writing it down, and also video, okay? So then they can go back and watch it. Hopefully this was helpful to give you some tips on training your virtual assistant. If you liked it, please put the thumbs up, hit the bell icon so we can notify you each and every week when we have a new video, and subscribe. I give weekly virtual assistant tips. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.